people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. Peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish too? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright? Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic! You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then! Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. How is she still not here? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know.
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such... let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, as far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right...
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the... Are you sure this is the right place? Feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get...
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? What?
No. It's nothing like that.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always... You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps be constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful just from being in your presence while also But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I hand it over. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This piece...
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through.
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these Sangonomiya events cash flow statement? Consolidate? This is a lot of work for one person, and it's on top of all the directives she has. Let's... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today, and
That's just, give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other... Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand the... Well, let's take... Kokomi, is this...
I'm not sure, actually. Could you...
Yes, that's... Kokomi? Oh no, she's... Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that you sure that... She does look pretty exhausted.
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see? What time is it?
Yep, you've been out for ages.
I can't... I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points, right? Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves up.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy!
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Welcome, everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all recently. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can find. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well,
Oh!
come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry.
Okay, well...
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetable? Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's... It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to... Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy... This...
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Sword, you actually came back. I thought...
Nuh-uh! We would never run...
Is that so? Do you remember what the most important thing is? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to I'll answer your questions, but only...
This guy. What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
What's... You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellence. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe... Captain. Comrade. We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission...
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into...
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on... We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can put faith... Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense. But, yeah, everything you said... Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor?
Don't take that tone with me. Acting for the sake of victory. We embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive them. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever.
Too late? Darn. Doesn't seem... What are we gonna do? This is real... So, we found the whole thing about the Tenryu Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryu Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste...
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Let's meet here again tomorrow. Well, here. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way...
Whoa. Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation. Wow. There are so many! But you've...
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional, but any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiation. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, excellent. It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on...
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating... But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have...
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while any losses they sustain due to issues of public security...
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your...
Negotiations seem to be going...
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival, and economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business...
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides and...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment?
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our... Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit...
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction...
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You just want to take everything away! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it? Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move, and you two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the... At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading... With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off
That's enough. When we return, there will... Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to... You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever. So...
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us...
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. One day, I will hunt them down. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for...
But of course, Madame Kujo. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore...
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall... As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and...
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct...
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and...
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. And...
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency!
I have already been informed on the reasons for you. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy, and sought to Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of... I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory!
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others. During the war, there were highs and there were lows. And in the end, there was a glorious victory. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to...
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to accept...
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I think I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been, recovering. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next. Do you think so? To be honest, in the past, I was concerned, but I realized now that wasn't going far enough. I have a long way to go. But in short, I've still got some maturing to do.
You